Well, there's obviously been different talks here in Belgrade over the weekend, and a lot of those have been focusing on the very immediate humanitarian issues that we have. And there will be an agreement today between the Bosnian Serb military authorities and the International Committee for the Red Cross on the immediate and full access for the Red Cross to the areas where the missing men are, in order to be able to come in there, to register them so that we know who they are, and be able to sort out who's there and who's missing, and then to proceed from there. And the same applies to the UNHCR and the other humanitarian agencies. I think that is within the context of a very tragic situation and a very disturbing humanitarian situation. An element of progress that I think is important, and I hope that they will be able to go into the area with the speed of light after these agreements, yes.
Will you say?
Well, the basis for my belief in that is that I know there will be.
Do you have any details about the situation around Žepa?
No. I'm here primarily conducting political negotiations and talks, and I follow the situation on the ground mainly through the news agency and the occasional report that I have time to receive from Amplifier headquarters, but it's not my main aim, really.
Were you getting assurances from President Milosevic that he would use his influence to halt the Bosnian Serb military activity in eastern Bosnia? That some sort of assurance from him that he could persuade the Bosnian Serbs to cease fire around Žepa and Grozny?
Well, I think the people that I talk to would certainly like to have a cessation of hostilities all through Bosnia. That is not that easy to achieve. And we have had an escalation of military operations going on for the past few months. And sorry to say, we are still in the process of the one step leading to the other step. And it requires both everyone to be ready for cessation of hostilities, for ceasefire to go into effect.
Are you willing to go to meet with the Bosnian Serb leadership and go to Pale at this point?
Well, I'm ready to, and I must be ready to take all of the contacts and have all of the communications that I consider necessary in order to achieve the task and the purposes.
Would that include a visit to Pale if you were invited, or would be that part of your...
Well, I am invited, I understand, but that is provided that I think I can achieve something that I can't achieve in other ways. So far, I think, I mean, it's not in the immediate plans. I don't exclude it, but it's not in the immediate plans.
You have been invited, so it's your decision, basically, not to accept that invitation at the...
Well, I've been invited to a lot of places, but I go to the places where I think I can do something, and which I think is absolutely essential. And there are essential things to be sorted out. And I've been focusing here during the weekend in Belgrade on the dialogue with President Milosevic on the wider political issues. I mean, the recognition of Bosnia-Herzegovina, the possibilities of sanctions relief, but also quite a lot on the immediate issues on the ground, be that the humanitarian issues, the release of the Dutch soldiers, the access for the Red Cross to the camps, the access for the humanitarian agencies, the situation around Gorazde, what can be achieved there in terms of the situation of the forces there. And I am returning to Brussels to report tomorrow to the European Union foreign ministers, and I'm in contact with others as well.
What's